Hello, Miraculously Awesome Squad, aka MLB fam. We have finally got our first season 6 episode for Miraculous. But before we get into all of that, this is an awesome like, that awesome subscribe. Please comment. I love comments and share this video. So, our first episode is the episode Illustrator. And honestly, I don't think it was a bad episode. I did like a lot of things about this episode, like the fact that we did get some very special Adrianette scenes. But one of the things that I didn't like, and that some of you actually pointed out, is that how Marinette and Adrian, they are both like their season one selves. I'm like, okay, so let's break down Marinette's character. Marinette is really acting like her season one version of herself, but actually, her season one version is actually acting better than this version of Marinette. Like, how did we go from creepy stalker to just basically acting insane? She's not really making good choices, wise decisions like she usually would make. And then we have Adrian's character, which is kind of zoned out. I don't know if it's just me, but he's acting like a zombie and he's just acting like he's just super mellow and super chill and actually kind of like he doesn't care. So it's just like, Adrian, I need them to step up his personality again and like let him express himself because he's kind of acting like a robot or honestly like a Senti monster for real, and I kind of don't like it. So I need them to make him more expressive, like we've seen Adrian in previous seasons. Also, is it just me or is Miraculous this new animation style? Is it kind of not giving Paris anymore? I don't know why. Like, I know the show is in Paris, but to me, it's kind of giving less of a Paris vibe than it usually is. I don't know if it's just because I need to get used to the new animation. That probably is what it is. But it just looks a bit different to me. So we have Adrianette, and Marinette is really just trying to figure out how she should act around Adrian because she feels like Adrian is this perfect person. So she's kind of having a hard time trying to talk to Adrian and see like how to be the perfect girlfriend. And it's like, Marinette, there is no such thing as being the perfect girlfriend. Like, honestly, if you're just considerate of his feelings and he's considerate of your feelings, the relationship is perfectly fine. But honestly, it's kind of weird seeing Marinette still be so tense around Adrian. Like, they had so much growth, and the show was like, yeah, we're just gonna basically just set them back like 5 seasons. So it is disappointing. I don't like it, but hopefully they will fix that very quickly with their personalities. Marinette ends up being so awkward that she kept transforming into Ladybug, and so the other heroes that she gave the Miraculous to, they basically didn't get a chance to do their superhero duties that Ladybug didn't have to come in and do. And so, therefore, she keeps leaving Adrian. So she missed the movies. They like missed the movie, and then they end up going to this cafe where there's this cute little girl and she's trying to show everyone her drawings, and everyone is basically ignoring this little girl, and that's when Crystallis comes in and does the little evil pop moss theme thing where she's like, I can help you. And also, while this is happening, they're trying to investigate who is Crystallis. They're actually going and asking questions. They're like being detectives, trying to see what's going on. Who is this person behind the mask? Who is the new Moth Miraculous holder? So that's one thing I do like, that they are actually going, getting these clues, trying to figure out who is this person. And so they're asking questions like, is it multiple voices? And therefore, when the little girl gets akumatized, they're asking the little girl these questions, and Crystallis tells her not to tell anyone who Crystallis is. And so she gets akumatized and becomes the Illustrator. Basically, it's a mashup we all know between Evil Illustrator and Animaestro. And honestly, I don't say I hate it, but this is why, Miraculous, you're going to have the fandom saying that some of your episodes are related to some of the episodes in previous seasons. I'm just saying, don't be mad when us as the fandom notice similarities between other episodes and you did kind of a mashup, because we are going to notice. it's like pretty soon, if Marinette just keep disappearing when they keep going on dates and different things like that, eventually it's almost like Adrian is gonna find out that something is up. Like I think he's gonna end up noticing that every time Marinette disappears, Ladybug, he ends up seeing Ladybug somewhere. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it might happen soon. And I don't know if it's gonna cause him to be akumatized if he puts that together, but that's gonna be pretty crazy. Hopefully, Crystallis won't actually akumatize Adrian because that would be really bad. But it also does sound like it's a possibility that Ladybug will be getting akumatized sometime in this season. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But back to this episode, Cat Noir is really kind of just trying to figure out Ladybug, why won't you just let the heroes do what they're supposed to do? Why are you everywhere? Is everything okay? Are you bored? He's asking her all these questions. And she's just like, no, everything's fine. I'm good. He even asked her, is everything okay between you and your boyfriend? And she's like, yeah, everything is great. I'm in love. And he's just like, okay, so what's the problem? What's going on with you? So he's even noticing that Ladybug's behavior is really weird as well. Overall, I do like the way that they animated this episode. Like seeing this as a whole, I do like it, but honestly, it is going to take, I feel like, some time for me to get used to because I'm just so used to the old animation and the way it used to look. It just still kind of makes me miss the old animation. And I know, as much as they say the reason why they changed it was because the old system they used no longer works, I just kind of don't understand that because even when you look at Nino, Nino still looks spot on to the way he looked in previous seasons. Like he didn't change that much. But you can see a clear change between Marinette and Adrian. Like I don't understand why they had to change them so much. Like I feel like they could have left them looking the same way they kind of used to look a little bit. But they ended up changing it and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm not gonna say they look bad, but I do miss the old animation. I just do. Overall, the storyline is not bad. Like I said, I do like the character designs, and I do think that this episode worked. We did get to see Marinette's old quirkiness, and we did get to see Adrian being very supportive to her, even though she, in a way, is kind of like hurting him because she keeps leaving at random times of the day, which is odd. But overall, we do still see him being the supportive character that we've seen him being before. So I'm glad they didn't change his personality too much. But I just need him to be a little bit more lively. And also, like someone pointed out, he does need more screen time. So hopefully they will be giving him more screen time because I don't want them pushing Adrian into the background because I would really not like that. And I think a lot of people that are a fan of the show wouldn't like that either, considering the fact that people like Cat Noir just as much as they like Ladybug. But squad, let me know what you think about this new episode and what you think about the characters and the designs. Let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And always remember, MLB fam, have a miraculously awesome day.